In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a multi-boot USB drive using Ventoy in just a few minutes. Ventoy is an open source tool for creating bootable USB drives for ISO and other image files. With Ventoy, you don't need to format the disk repeatedly, you just need to copy the multiple ISO files to the USB drive and boot them directly. To create a Ventoy bootable USB, you need a computer running Windows or Linux operating system and 8 gigs or higher USB drive. You can use either a pen drive or external SSD, anything should work fine. It's recommended to use the larger USB drive of at least 16 GB to store more ISO files. That being said, let's go ahead and start creating a Ventoy bootable USB. I'm going to show you how to do it with both Windows and Linux. Now first, let me show you how to create a Ventoy bootable USB drive using a Windows computer. Go ahead and connect your USB drive to the Windows computer. Now as you can see, I'm using a 16 gigs pen drive. If your pen drive has multiple partitions, you can format it using the SD formatter. Then open your favorite web browser and head over to this website. I recommend going through the page and reading more information about the Ventoy drive. Then click on Downloads and look for the Windows zip file. It will take you to the SourceForge, and again look for the latest Ventoy zip file for the Windows operating system and download it. Once it's done downloading, double-click to open the file and extract it. Then go to the extracted folder, look for Ventoy to disk and double-click on it to open the GUI. Then select your appropriate USB drive and click on Install. Now this will create two partitions, one named EFI and the other as Ventoy. Now once it's done, you can see the drive has been renamed to Ventoy. You can go ahead and copy a bunch of ISO files to the Ventoy drive. Now let me show you how to create a Ventoy drive using the Linux operating system. Go ahead and connect your USB drive to the Linux computer. Then open your favorite web browser and head over to this website. Click on Downloads and look for the Linux tar file. It will take you to the SourceForge, and again look for the latest Ventoy tar file for the Linux operating system and download it. Then go to the location where the file is downloaded and right-click to open the terminal. Then type ls to see the Ventoy tar file. To extract it, type tar space zxvf space and type Ventoy. Press the tab key to autocomplete and press the enter key to extract it. Then cd into the extracted folder and look for Ventoy GUI x86 or 64 and run the program. Then enter the login password. Now you can see the Ventoy GUI. Select your appropriate USB drive and click on Install. Now just like we saw in Windows, it will create two partitions, one named EFI and the other as Ventoy. Now once it's done, open the file manager, select the Ventoy drive and paste the ISO files over here. Now reboot your computer. Whilst rebooting, you need to enter into BIOS settings. Now use the keyboard shortcut based on your motherboard. Now mostly it could be F2, F9 or Escape key. The first thing to do after entering into BIOS is to enable USB boot and change the boot order by setting the USB drive as primary. Then I'm going to disable secure boot because with Linux distributions, it may cause a problem. So it's better to disable it for a reason. Now once it's done, save the changes. Your system will boot into the Ventoy boot manager. Now it will show all the ISO files copied to the Ventoy drive. You can select any ISO file to boot and start installing an operating system. Now let's try booting into Windows 10 and see if it works. Now using the Windows setup, you can install Windows operating system. I'm going to quit the setup and reboot back to the Ventoy boot manager. Now likewise, you can boot any ISO to install an operating system. Now, one of the amazing things about Ventoy Boot Manager is that it allows you to browse the other drive for ISO files. To do so, press F2, then it will list out all the connected drives. Now, this is my Windows drive. I'm going to browse this one for ISO files. Now, as you can see, I can choose an ISO file from this drive and start booting the live installer. Now along with that, the Ventoy Boot Manager allows using the local boot option to search for any installed operating system on a computer. Now pressing F4 provides these options and you can search and boot Windows or any other Linux operating system installed on your system. And that's pretty much it. This is how you can easily create a Ventoy drive using Windows and Linux operating system. Let me know what do you think about it in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching. This is been KSK Royal. I will see you in the next one.